It's primary night in New York State, and it's also a special election in Buffalo and Grand Island, where voters are filling a state assembly vacancy left by the resignation of Sam Hoyt. News 4's Luke Moretti is live for you tonight at Kohl's on Elmwood Avenue. Luke?
Yeah, Don, thanks very much. Actually, Sean Ryan just finished declaring victory at his campaign headquarters in Buffalo. You can see he's up there with his family right now. He just finished about a 6 or 7 minute speech, obviously thanking his predecessor, Sam Hoyt, who has held that 144th Assembly seat for many, many years. We're going to get a chance to talk to him in just a couple of minutes, but earlier today we did catch up with all of the candidates to talk about some of the issues that are on the table for Albany. Meet Sean Ryan, the Democratic candidate for Assembly. He's big on neighborhood redevelopment.
From that, you yield nice houses for people to live in, construction jobs to do that work, so that's a stimulus. And at the end, you have a nice, stable neighborhood.
Then there's Sean Kipp, the Republican candidate. He believes a fresh approach to government is healthy.
I think that for too long, the career politicians have made a career out of this, and that's the problem.
Gregory Horn is running as a Green Party candidate. He tells me that he's running against the failed policies of the major parties.
The influence of money is the biggest problem we have with our system, and if we can't solve that problem, we can't solve any other problems.
And for voters, this is an important election with some big shoes to fill. Buffalo Democrat Sam Hoyt held the seat, but resigned to take a top economic development position in the Cuomo administration.
Sam's been our representative for years, and it's important that we find somebody to follow up who is as committed to the city as he's been.
And it's a tough time for New York State, so we're just hoping we get some good representation from upstate New York.
Hi, we're live back here, and I'm with Sean Ryan. And first of all, congratulations to you on your big victory.
Thank you very much. It's a great night, Luke.
How soon do you get to Albany? How does this all work out?
Essentially, you have to wait for the military ballots to come in the next 6 or 7 days, and I'll be sworn in immediately after that. So I'm going to hit the ground running.
What's the big issue for you that's critical right now that you have to address when you get there?
I think our big issue is preserving the neighborhoods in the 144th. A lot of them are under stress and they're under strain, and I believe there's a lot of good state programs that can help rebuild our neighborhoods, put our people to work, and make our neighborhoods strong again.
You mentioned a little bit about your predecessor, Sam Hoyt, who's held this seat for many, many years.
Right.
Some big shoes to fill.
There are big shoes to fill. I'm daunted a little bit running up against Sam's record, but I also think it's good for the community to have change.
All right. Sean Ryan, thanks so much. We appreciate your time.
Great.
Congratulations again to you. Of course, we'll have more on this victory coming up on News 4 at 11 o'clock. We're live in Buffalo tonight. Luke Moretti for the 10 o'clock news.
Thank you, Luke. And as you just saw, that was Sean Ryan that Luke was interviewing in the 144th Assembly District special election. Sean Ryan has declared victory. In the Democratic primary for Buffalo Council in the Fillmore District, you see where Council President David Franzak easily defeating a challenge by Sam Herbert. Franzak was 76% of the vote. In the Democratic primary for mayor of Lackawanna, we see that Jeffrey Zemansky is leading the contenders in this field with 49%. And in the Democratic primary for mayor of Niagara Falls, incumbent Mayor Paul Deister is leading his challengers with 67% of the vote.